comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, the boys are fucking champions today. Somehow, by some miracle, this ragtag bunch of fucking retards managed to pull it together and win this fucking tournament, this 2-day tournament that's been on. They were actually playing fucking good at the end. I don't know how. The coaching, well, there was a guy there called a coach. I don't know how much coaching he was doing, but the boys managed to fucking pull it together. So we get there. Just on a side note, this is like a sequel from yesterday. I discovered the sport with the most elite retarded kids in it. I think it's called flag football. It's like 5v5 gridiron, except no tackling, and they've got like tags on the side, and they play like fake football, non-contact, and it's all the most autistic kids. And even still, even though this isn't even a sport, and the most anemic, autistic, retarded kids you've ever seen in your life are playing, the parents on the sideline are fucking going mental. Like it has consequences in any way. Just that they're playing this flag football or whatever the fuck it is an indictment on where they are. I wouldn't be drawing any attention to them with your screams. Anyway, we get to this fucking game today, and the boys needed to win the first game to make it to the finals. So they get on the ground. They're looking pretty good. It all starts good. They're actually meshing pretty well. The 2 games yesterday has built them into a little bit of a cohesive unit. They score a goal early and they're in front, but it's tight. It's a real tight game. And remember that kid I was talking about yesterday, the kid who looks like Dennis the Menace mixed with Alfalfa? The funny, he's so fucking funny. I was standing down the end of the ground today. He's injured. I think he injured himself when he tripped over. When his dad called him, because he came in today with a full knee brace and he was hobbling. He was limping. Anyway, he's down the end of the fucking soccer field. I'm standing, and somehow he gets the ball and he's sort of by himself, and he's got a teammate sort of right next to him, and the other team's charging towards him, and the kid, his teammates, like yelling out, "Pass it here, Alfalfa! Pass it here! Pass it here!" And instead of passing to him, he turns around and just kicks the ball out. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then the kid yells to him. He's like, "Why didn't you pass? Why didn't you pass it to me?" And Alfalfa goes, "You never passed to me." He's like, "You never passed to me. Why would I pass to you?" And the kid's looking at him going, what the fuck is going on? So Alfalfa would rather just kick it out than pass to someone that doesn't pass to him, which is a pretty long list. So that was the highlight of the first. That and the goal was the highlight of the first half for me. And so I'm thinking this is looking pretty good. I went to the toilet. I watched another game for a little bit, and then I came back. And I don't watch the game on the sidelines anymore. I watch it from a very far distance. I'm not anywhere near it. I'm way out there. I don't need my vibes being fucking sent out to my kid while he's playing. He gets too stressed. With good reason, because I'm staring at him and yelling and my head's fucking red and I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's not good for his confidence, let's put it that way. So I stay out. So anyway, I fucking get back to the second half a little bit late, and the game had already started. I'm looking at the field. I'm like, okay, that's all right. And then I look in goal. Who's goalkeeper? Alfalfa. Now, they played winter soccer with this guy, and they threw him in the goal every week for a half. And fuck, we're talking minimum, he would let through 6 goals. He would make a miraculous save, like a cartwheel backflip save, and then he'd be looking in the other direction and a slow ball would roll past him for a goal. Like he's not really even a mixed bag. He's guaranteed to let in like 8 goals. And so I saw that and I'm like, that is a brave coaching decision. That is. Like, are you trying to lose? It's a 1-0 and it's guaranteed if the ball even rolls down that end, it's over. It's going in. This could be a blowout now. This could be 8-1. A brave coaching decision that was. Like, there's other kids that play in goal that are decent and they just need to win this match to get into the final. And you choose that. It was bold. It was bold like a fucking fox, because what happened was the rest of the team were like, fuck, if the ball gets past us, we're fucked. So we cannot let the ball get anywhere near the goals. Otherwise, we're not making it into the final. And for a full half, Alfalfa didn't have to do a single thing. The ball didn't roll towards him. The boys were like diving, death rolling in front of it just to stop it from going past them. Bold coaching, and it paid off. He wasn't even thinking. The coach wasn't even thinking. He was just like, yeah, all right, fucking, you go in. You go goal. Stop hassling me. The parents are looking around at each other going, what the fuck is going on here? So anyway, they ended up winning 1-0, and it should have just been straight to the final, but the team that was dominating the tournament yesterday ended up losing their first game today, and there were 3 teams that were left on 2-1, and there was suspense for like half an hour. Half an hour of suspense. They were doing the aggregate scores. They were making the calculations, and bam, my son's team gets into the final of this tournament, and they're playing the team they lost to the first game of the tournament. So it's a grudge match. Green versus white for all the fucking marbles. And I tell you what, the boys fucking played unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Like, honestly, if you saw this team, the first game, you would be like, is this the flag football team playing soccer? Are these the autistics escaped from flag football? And have they been shifted into this? But at the fucking, in the final, it was just heart. The boys showed fucking heart. Honestly, they played fucking brilliant. My son did good. Everyone played good. It was a fucking wall of defense back there as well. The attack was great. Ended up winning 2-1. The celebrations were mental. The kids were fucking going off their head. It's the first time my son's been part of any success in a team environment in soccer. It's just all been drubbings and humiliations and fucking hidings and fucking autistics being put on in goalkeeper. But this made up for it. It was a fun day, actually. It was good. The parents were fucking galvanized together. All the parents get over it so quick as well. I actually like the American parents. They're not scared to call their kids dumb cunts either. They're pretty open about how retarded their kids are as well. And I enjoy that. In Australia, mostly they were like trying to encourage their kids. Not here. You're either a winner here or get the fuck over to flag football. Get your yellow tag out and your asthma puffer and head over there. That's where flag football is, where parents of Caucasian gamers take their kids to get them a little bit of fucking fresh air and sunlight. Anyway, we are the champions. There's another tournament next week. So this was the younger kids. So this was my son's age group, but he's actually playing a year up this year. So next week is the older kids, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, fucking that'll do for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.